Hey, I'd like to show you a way that you can improve your productivity. So watch this.
50.
I'm playing a video.
33, or whatever your IP address is, the IP address of the server.
You can understand what he's saying.
Press enter. And the first time we go to connect to it, it's going to make...
Now, if you look here in settings, they have the playback speed option. I'm going to show you for YouTube and a podcast app. So playback speed, if I increase it to 1.25 and hit play.
To make sure, now do you really want to do this? Well, yeah, I wouldn't have ran the command if I didn't want to use it, but it's a security thing.
Now you notice that's still understandable.
Yes to accept that fingerprint because every server...
If I put it back...
You can see that it added this IP address to the list.
You notice he's speaking slower.
Type in my password.
You could listen to this at 1.25 speed.
Server, and I can press Control V to log out.
And still understand it.
The takeaway is this. You should be able to run SSH.
Now let me show you another thing here. So forgive the mess behind me. Now if I go into, let's say, Ben Greenfield's podcast, it's a little hard to see. I see. Okay. So now if I click play.
Nervous system effect that isn't yet studied in the academic or the clinic just yet. When you have
now look at the top.
With availability of protein
right up here.
That's where you see the divergence between endogenous.
You can in Podcast Addict. You can click the speed. Then we slide this button over. And then you click plus. See if I can get it on the screen here. Do plus to 1.3 and click OK.
All right, keto freaks. More people want to know more about ketones, ketone esters, ketone salts. Got Jeffrey Wu on the podcast today. This guy is super smart. We had a ton of fun geeking out on all.
See, it's at 1.3.
Now, as a part of
and you can understand it, can't you?
Efficiency that can often accompany a ketogenic diet. Another real cool trick.
So the bottom line here is you can increase your listen speed on podcasts and on videos and other things by 25% to 30%. On YouTube, I increased it by 0.25, and on Podcast Addict by 0.3. Now, suppose you're doing a course or something and you manage to work on it 40 hours a week or 8 hours a day. So if you do this at a 25% increase in speed for the 8 hours of work, you gain an additional 2 hours. By the end of 5 days of the week at 2 hours a day, you have now gained 10 hours or more than a complete day's worth by doing that. So I hope that helps you. This is a simple way to increase your productivity by 1 full day a week.